Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another episode review. This is going to be for Gotham episode 8, and it's called The Mask. So, yeah, I am backed up on TV show reviews like a motherfucker. I was planning to catch up on some of them on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday and Thursday, but I kind of felt under the weather, so, it didn't happen. So now I'm going to try to catch up this weekend, amongst other things. But besides the point. So yeah, basically Gotham episode 8, The Mask, my thoughts on it, my review. But before I begin, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those that have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those that have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So Gotham episode 8, The Mask. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically here you get the introduction of The Mask. He's an actual character. I forget his his alter ego, like his public persona, the name of the public persona. Um, but yeah, the mask basically the mask is a new a vigilante of sorts. He's more of an antagonist, right? But he tries to portray himself as a vigilante, for the good of people. In reality, he's just another douchebag, another asshole, whatever. And basically, he runs this, I guess, insurance company, what it seems like to be, or an insurance company, or a business company, or whatever. And basically, he has like a TV show where he has a couple people fighting each other to the death, and for some reason, people seem to enjoy it. Gordon somehow gets in the middle of it, and he has to try to fight his way through without trying to kill anybody. So yeah, that's basically it. He's hosting like illegal fights. I mean, technically it's illegal, fight club deaths or whatever. Like, like a fight club, not fight club, but he's basically hosting an illegal TV show where it shows people fighting to the death. I mean, that's obviously going to be illegal. Um, so yeah. Also, you also have Fish Mooney. She's talking to Liza, who's her assistant at the point, and basically she's trying to see how she could possibly kill Valcone, or see how that's gonna work out. And also, speaking of Valcone and all that game world, you also have Penguin talking to Fish Mooney a bit, and you have Fish Mooney and Penguin kind of talking to each other as equals in a way, which is kind of weird and kind of creepy at the same time, but it works. They're talking to each other as equals. Fish Mooney really not liking the idea of him possibly being an equal to her. Penguin being at the same level as her. She finds it disgusting. So yeah. So yeah, you do have some pretty cool, interesting scenes, with Fish Mooney and Penguin in the mix. Them trying to talk. He hasn't revealed the big secret that he's actually working for Valcone, but in time, I guess, it will be told. And yeah, that's basically the bulk of it. Oh, and Penguin kills another person. Surprise, surprise. He basically is asking this new person. He basically Fish Mooney. She hired a new, I guess, guard, or a new bodyguard. Penguin captures the bodyguard, asks the bodyguard if he's heard anything that Fish Mooney is planning to do. He gets the info. He's like, interesting. He says, well, I can't let you live now, so chop your head off. They literally just like killed him on the spot. I think they beat him to death. I don't think they actually chopped his head off. That'd be pretty intense. Then again, he has slit a guy's throat and stabbed another guy multiple times. 2 men, so it wouldn't be surprising at this point. But yeah, Penguin's really one of the best characters throughout this show. in my opinion, he's a pretty great character. I think better than Gordon, in my opinion, because even though the show is called Gotham, it's supposed to focus on the GCPD, Gordon and Bullock, the Gotham City Police Department, and Harvey and Bullock, and all the crazy stuff that's happening within the city, and also the Batman before, and a young Batman. Even though it's supposed to focus on that, it also does focus a lot on Penguin's origin story before he actually became the Penguin. So I think that's also pretty interesting. And also, speaking of a young Bruce Wayne, we also see him going to school, which is pretty interesting. He has a bully there, and basically the bully picks on him. I think he gave Bruce Wayne a black eye, or at the very least a good beating, right? So after school, Bruce Wayne asks, Alfred, can you teach me how to fight? And he says he agrees to it, smiling. And then he goes to the house of the bully and beats the living shit out of the guy. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, he doesn't kill him, but he might as well be dead. I mean, he has a bloody nose, and I'm pretty sure his lips are ruptured, and I'm pretty sure he lost a tooth or something. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty good episode in my opinion. Good writing, good acting, as the usual. Great character development. This new character, the Mask, I don't know if he's gonna be in the show for long, or if they arrested him already, because it doesn't seem like they arrested him. But it's pretty interesting when you think about it. It's pretty interesting development for the show. Yeah, so that is pretty interesting, seeing how that's gonna work out. I'm pretty sure he is gonna eventually come. Somehow he's gonna wind up coming back again on a show, maybe this season. So that would be interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah, I also do like the character development with Bruce Wayne and Alfred. Having Alfred teach Bruce Wayne how to fight people, and then a young Bruce Wayne beating the shit out of people. So that's pretty funny. So you do get a bit more character development outside of their characters, aside from Penguins. I do also like that. I mean, the story was pretty solid as a whole. I mean, anything I didn't like from this episode, not really, not anything to actually say about that I didn't like about it. Maybe that the introduction of the character from the Mask, well, on his full persona, as a villain, was a bit slow at times. But aside from that, it was all incredible in my opinion. One of the best episodes of the show so far, thus far. And yeah, one thing though, I wonder if they're gonna make a mid-season final. They have it up to episode 10, which is supposed to come out on November 24th, and I think maybe they're gonna do a mid-season final after that. I don't know. Haven't heard anything about that, but I do wanna learn some stuff about that. So yeah. On a rate of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, yeah, 6 being decent, I give this episode a 6, not 6, sorry, an 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, pretty good episode as a whole, and yeah, and that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I review Gotham, Flash, Arrow, Constantine, Walking Dead, Z Nation, Scorpion, and Grace Point. So definitely do stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. What were your thoughts on it? Comment on that down below. Let me know. Besides that, like the videos, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.